1 year after all hell broke loose down here in Tivoli Gardens in West Kingston, life is slowly returning to normal. However, residents aren't about to forget what happened last May and the toll it took on families within the community. 12 months after the security forces stormed the West Kingston enclave, structural damage is still evident throughout the community. Residents allege that a fiery explosive device was thrown through this window. Despite the fact that people still live here, the house is yet to be repaired. A tarpaulin is the only protection from the elements. Fire razed several buildings during the incursion, and many like this one still have the evidence. After several days of gunfire, many homes were left abandoned. Residents say the owners either died or fled the community. For many years, the Kiwani's maternal clinic has been the place where Tivoli Gardens mothers gave birth. Now the facility is left in ruin after it was severely damaged in the incursion.
Without the clinic, you see, most people end up at Jubilee. They don't register, they just wait until they're ready to have baby, they'll go and have baby. While when this clinic was working, you come and you check your blood pressure. Free of cost, they would allow it. But I'm saying if this clinic, hoping it could alleviate most of the stress at KPH.
Concerns are mounting about whether the clinic has been abandoned by the authorities. Residents are also worried about their medical privacy, as records are strewn across the floor, accessible to anyone.
So far, nobody stopped by here. So, I mean, those are just carelessly laying there at anybody's disposal. Anybody come in and read about another person.
Going back to school within the community after the events of May 24, 2010 was not an easy task for students and teachers. Bullet holes still evident throughout the Charles Chinloy Basic School building are constant reminders of what happened here last May. This basic school has been serving the residents of Tivoli Gardens for over 4 decades. Principal Veronica Sewell Morgan says the initial days after the Labor Day operation were very tough.
The first morning when I came, as I got to the gate, and when I looked, I saw all my doors kicked off, the school doors, and all I did was I started to cry, not even cry, like bawl. It was traumatic, but we tried to cope, and from time to time people came in to give talk. The security forces, they come and rap with the children and they give their views about what had happened, but gradually we tried to get over it.
With over 70 people killed in the Labor Day operation in Tivoli Gardens, almost everybody's life in the community has been touched by the tragedy. Hence, the probability of knowing or being related to someone who died is great. However, for parents who lost their sons in the gun battles which raged on these streets in 2010, the pain is still unbearable. The security forces have maintained that it was a firefight against gunmen loyal to Christopher Coke. However, several parents have argued that some of the men killed were innocent, shot dead in cold blood.
They said to me, how many are you living here? And I tell them my 2 sons, my twin daughter, and my father and my brother. And they say I must take the males out, send the males out, and I call my brother first, and I call my 2 sons first, and they came out. My 20-year-old son is about 6 foot 5 inches tall. As he came out, they said, this is one of the gunmen that were fired, and I say, officer, no, and I sought him out, telling him his name, show him all his documents, and I call him 17-year-old, but he's still in school. He attended Hampton High School, and they said they're only going to detain them and they take them across the road, then they take them back beside my house and kill them. I heard when the 17-year-old son crying out, mommy, they kill Puxy, they kill my big brother, help mommy. They had me under hostage and I could not come out to help them. It is very painful.
The first one my son was dead. Them kill him, but they put him in a van round and suffer about him, and the van wouldn't lie to them. And Father God made the van a light. Them take him out back and put him out. And long after them put 2 more youth in there. And the van light. And I know nobody know the 2 youth that they burn. I know nobody know the 2 youth that they burn in the van. Because the van burn out, burn out to ashes. My next son now, them take him out of the house up the south and run go to the rescue, you know. I've been take up dead first, you know. I've been take up the dead body them first, you know. That's why them kill him, you know. And show him like chuck, you know. Yeah, help him take up the dead body them. And when I'm done, I'm kill him and show him like chuck. More time I cry. It's wicked. Love is all that, you know. Wicked, but it's wicked. May I tell you, but can't believe they killed me too soon, so you know. Too good youth them, you know. Too good youth them. One work of water commission. And next one, they Spanish on the muscle. And they killed me too soon, but not that tall. Yeah. The police are no good. The police are killed me so they know him, you know. I know him.
With emotions and the anguish still raw, police in Tivoli in the post-Dudus era has not been an easy task for the security forces. Many residents have openly rejected the lawmen, labeling them an unwanted occupying force. Some residents say they felt safer under the Christopher Coke regime.
Right now, it don't make no sense police and soldier in here because 4 people get shot up Wellington Street last night by drive-by. The only thing the police them do as soldier is antagonize man with them so that liquor spliff and kill them go cold. If you cuss a bad word, them lock you up. And when them lock you up for, them not lock you up for. It don't make no sense, police and soldier and them not do nothing much place get broke out of arcade. The people them just trust the goods. Buy the money and buy them goods. All them gonna pay about them money. The police them do not do nothing about it. And as the best thing is when Perezi did there, but nah lie. God bless Perezi. We need him back. Cause when he there, no robbery, no rape, no thief, you can't sleep without your door or your window open. Now you have to lock it up.
Many Tivoli Gardens residents say they will always sing the praises of Christopher Coke.
As far as me can see, me not tell no lie. Them a try them best, but when President there, him do him fi do. Me not lie. President are the done. And that get them ignorant because she was a president, but a president for life.
Life in Tivoli Gardens 1 year after is still tough for residents who are struggling to put their lives back together, especially the elderly. This elderly resident says the incursion dealt her a severe financial blow.
Mash up my house upstairs, tear down my toilet top, my toilet bowl, then bust it up, throw the boom on my mattress. Me have to take off them, the dash them when coming and nobody my husband dead. This man have the piece pan him and mash it up. Me stall them, me have sell me little something them mash it up, take all the money out of the stall. And then me have all the things up. Sometimes I like talk over it, you know. And when they're done, then take me out to me stick them, I take me stick. And then take me out and carry me over there, so put me down. If you sit down over there, you can't walk my foot, them swell. And then come back in. And then take out all my little something that I have in my fridge, I sell and all them something. They take out my little selling something, my money them. Me not have nothing. Everything they match up me something them. And nobody no come back and come look for me. And see me stay just be there every day in my life. Can't make no move, can't go nowhere.
There are still so many unanswered questions about what happened here last year. Whether or not an independent commission of inquiry will provide some of those answers, we don't know. However, international human rights group Amnesty International believes that an inquiry could shed some light on the events which unfolded here in Tivoli Gardens during those last few days of May 2010 and could possibly provide some closure for those still grieving. Reporting from Tivoli Gardens in West Kingston for Live at 7, I'm Kenil Gale.